Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, today's video we're going to talk about the Powder of Hope. Alright, if you guys are not aware, Powder of Hope is something that you are going to be able to exchange for the costumes that you want. So we're going to talk about the shop a little bit, but first things first, here's the thing. I want to remind you guys, if you guys are not aware, regarding this particular today's quest. I've just completed one. You can see, after completing today's quest, you will be able to get gold, right? And they have changed it to the point that you can only do 3. So before this, you can do every single village. Now, you can only do 3. So my advice is always do the one that's on the later villages, because that's going to give you more gold. You can see this one gives me 9,600 for today's quest. Basically, these are the things that you access in the board, the recruitment board, or the quest board rather. So this one. So notice right here, you can see some of this gives 1,004, some of this gives 3,000 gold. Obviously, you want to do the one that gives as much gold as possible, because you can only do 3 quests. You can see I have 2 quests available, so that was my third one. So yeah, my advice is try and do later on. You will unlock, like for example, this one at Rodef Village. This one gives me 10,200 gold. So obviously, you want to focus on doing the later ones. So this is going to be one of your main source of gold income. You can do 3 times a day, as opposed to before you can do like every single village. I think it's sort of a better incentive for you to be able to do it, because before this there will be too much things to do. All right, let's talk about the Powder of Hope shop. Look at this right here. If you guys are not aware, in the draw shop, they have now added the currency for you to be able to buy costume. Alright, so Elena and Helena costume going on right now, both B rank idol. In my humble opinion, I do think that Helena is going to be the better pick if you can only pick one. Right here you can see there's exchange for the Helena, and then there's exchange for Powder of Hope. Now you can click on them individually if you want to exchange for a specific idol costume or any costume in general for the red art banner. The PT is 200, so basically if you do 200 draws, you have 200 of this currency that you can exchange for this specific banner. So this is going to, moving on, that's going to be the standard PT currency. Now you can also exchange for this thing called the Powder of Hope. Powder of Hope, they have their own shop which you can exchange certain things. If you want to, you can basically convert every single thing that, you know, but I'm not going to do that, right? Unless you already have maxed out. As long as the banner is still going on, my advice is do this, maybe do this like last minute, you know, do this on the last couple of days when you are no longer going to be able to pull, because as long as the banner is still going on, there's still chance maybe if suddenly the game has bug or error, they're going to give you a bunch of gems for compensation. There's chance for you to be able to get that. So let's talk about the Powder of Hope shop. If I go right here to this shop, can I access it from here? I can't access it from here. I may access it from right here in the regular shop section, Powder of Hope. So right now you can see. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the things that you should buy, should not buy, ideally things that you want to avoid doing. So first things first, you can see there are a couple of costumes available right now. Okay, so we have Kendo Club Justia. So this is for the previous banner. We have Codename S. In case you guys missed it, I have 50 Powder of Hope. Right now, I'm sure you guys can't see because my face cam is blocking, but right there, 50 currency. So there's plenty of things that you know you can consider buying. And there's 2 very important mistakes that you don't want to do right now. Notice right here, it says, okay, it literally says Piercing Magic Bow and Top Idol. Alright, this is something to consider. So Piercing Magic Bow and Top Idol, these 2 is not the current banner. Alright, they are not related to the current banner. So that is the default costume for Helena and Elena. So don't fall for that bait. Some of you guys might be looking at it and be like, oh, wait, you can get the B rank idol already? No, you can't. That's the default costume. Helena's one is this one. Top idol for this one. And then the Piercing Magic Bow. So if you want either of these, sure, you can get them. In my humble opinion, Elena right now, you can see attack 3 times each deals 75% of attack. She has the ability to remove the target's buff. Now, removing target's buff is not unique to Elena. Codename S, Sherazad can also do that. Alright, if you guys are not aware, let me just, you know, show you guys for confirmation. She's going to be somewhere here. Yeah, Sherazad's costume, you can see remove the target's buff effect. She has this on her Codename S. She also have that on the regular, the default costume, which everybody has, right? The Lapis Witch, I believe every single player has. Whether you have her build is a different story, but That one is a magical damage dealer as opposed to Elena, which is a physical damage dealer. Now, should you get this particular one? In my humble opinion, not really. This shouldn't be a priority because you can always get her from scrolls. She will always appear in the tavern. She has a chance to be obtained right there via the regular scroll method. Now, if you want to get, in my humble opinion, it's going to be the other two. Now, Helena is going to be a little bit more complicated, right? Again, you can see she does give you incoming damage decrease for 4 turns, acquire 4 SP as well. So that's overall pretty good. And her use SP is only 2, which is very, very SP friendly. If you're looking for a more budget oriented team, she can be good in PvP. Alright, decreasing incoming damage can be something that you can benefit from. You can sort of obtain her from the scroll method, so you don't really need to recruit her as much. So I would highly focus on the idol costume for the time being. And yeah, don't worry about this too much. Definitely it's going to increase their usage per overall. I do think that Helena maybe feels more justifiable if you really want to claim her, to be able to get her up and get 2 costumes, so that she's definitely way more usable in PvP if you're trying to compete in PvP high ranks. But as for these other 2, Kendo Club and Codename S, it really depends. Right now, a lot of the -1 SP requirement has already been given out to you. If you didn't get Kendo Club before this, you can consider getting it. Codename S, if you I already have multiple copies, I don't see the need to +5. Yes, you get a lot of damage, but you don't really need that much damage, at least right now, based on my observation, unless if it's specifically for PvP. Now, what about the rest of these things? What about the rank up stars? You can see there's 1-star rank up stars, 2-star rank up stars, 3-star and 4-star. I don't recommend getting these here. Maybe the only one that might be justifiable for you to obtain could be the 2-star rank up stars, because these things are really, really hard to get. The only other consistent method for you to be able to obtain this is via the golden thread shop, which is the dupe shop. Now, it really depends. If you are building a lot of characters, yes, I can see this being valuable. And if you're trying to get a character up, definitely that's something that you can consider doing. 2-star rank up star, you can sort of farm them in the hunting grounds, but they are really rare. Like, I heard somebody told me that they farmed for 4 days straight, they only got like 2 drops for 4 days, which is, you know, that's kind of insane considering that one day you have like 40 of those cooked rice things to be able to burn and you only get 2, which is kind of very, very little. So in my humble opinion, you know, if you are getting any of the rank up stars, it should be the 2-star rank up star. The 1-star is not worth it. The 3-star and 4-star, you can get them either from the PvP shop or from the Evil Castle shop, which do reset every few weeks. So that's something to keep in mind. And please don't get the gold. I actually don't think it's worth it. Just steal citizens and the villagers, you know. That's going to be your best way of getting gold. Alright, so again, keep in mind, this is not the B rank idol, but this is going to be the default costume for the Elena costume and the Helena costume, so make sure you know what you're getting. Maybe the B rank idol is going to show up later on after the banner ends. So if you guys are worried, just save. Maybe Kendo Club and Codename S will be replaced. I'm not sure how this is going to rotate. I'm going to assume that's going to be the case, right? Because Kendo Club and Codename S is the previous character's banner. So I assume these 2 are going to go away, and then we're going to have a new replacement for the 2 of the current banner. Alright, so with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.